right, guys, we are going to be doing math lesson 8-9 now. So what you're going to do is go to Google Classroom, click on your waffle, scroll all the way down till you hit Savvis Easy Bridge. We're going to be going into Savvis Easy Bridge today. We're going to be clicking on math. And then once you get there, we're going to go to topic 8, and then we're going to go to lesson 8-9. So go ahead and meet me there, guys. It's the last lesson before we do our review tomorrow, and then we're going to take our test on Friday.
Read and understand. Eric has 29 crayons. He buys a box of 16 crayons. How many crayons does he have in all? Let's find out. What do you know? You know that Eric has 29 crayons and buys a box of 16 crayons. What do you need to find out? You need to find out how many crayons Eric has in all. Plan. You know you need to add 29 and 16. How do you know you need to add 29 and 16? You know two parts, and you need to find the whole. The parts are written as numbers in the part-whole mat. How else could you record the parts in a part-whole mat? One way is you could draw counters. Solve. Look at the addition problem and number sentence that show 29 plus 16. What is the answer? The answer is 45. The dotted 1 in the addition problem shows that you had to regroup to add. How can you record the answer in the part-whole mat? You can write 45 at the top of the part-whole mat because it's the whole. Do the addition problem and number sentence match the story problem? Yes, the addition problem and number sentence match the story problem. Do the numbers in the addition problem and number sentence match the numbers in the part-whole mat? Yes, the numbers in the addition problem and number sentence match the numbers in the part-whole mat. Look back and check. You needed to regroup to add. Your answer makes sense. How do you know your answer makes sense? You know that 30 plus 16 is 46. 29 is 1 less than 30, so your answer should be 1 less than 46. 45 is 1 less than 46. Now you know how to solve a problem by drawing a picture and writing a number sentence or addition problem.
All right, guys. Let's go ahead and review the reteaching together, and then I'm going to have you guys do your quick check in your groups. Problem solving. Draw a picture and write a number sentence. Look for clue words to help you solve a story problem. A story problem is just a word problem. It's kind of like a story. There's like a character and there's a question that needs to be solved. So here the character is Tina. Tina has 23 counters. She gets 27 more counters. How many counters does Tina have in all? How many in all tells you that you need to add. So we're going to be adding 23 plus 27. Okay. Now you can do the 3 steps for doing it paper and pencil. 3 plus 7 equals 10. Step 2, you need to regroup the 10. Step 3, add the 10s. 1, 2, and 2 would give you 5. So your answer would be 50. Another way you can do it is you can draw a picture. So you could draw a picture of 27 and 23, and then add that all up. And then if you were to add all these counters up, you would get 50. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this one together. Draw a picture to solve the problem, then write a number sentence. Raul has 15 counters. He gets He gets 19 more counters. How many does he have in all? So let's go ahead and draw that. So he has 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, now you're going to do 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. All right, so we drew our picture. Now what we can do is we can count on. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Count on. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. So if we use the count on strategy, then our total would be 34. So 15 plus 19 would give you 34. Now, there's another way that you can draw this picture. Well, there's multiple ways, but I'm going to show you guys one more way. Another way is that what you can do is you can you can actually draw your tens and ones. So you can do 15. And then you could do 19. Actually, let's do it over here. I'm going to add my 10 here, then 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I did 9 counters. Now, remember, step 1, add the ones. So let's make a 10 with these ones. Ready? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So here's my 10. I'm going to take these and I'm going to regroup them to make one more in the tens place. So now these are no longer ones. They've become a 10. So now I have 30 I have 3 in the tens place, and then I have 4 in the ones place. And that is why the total is 34. The last thing you're going to do is you're going to put, what's it called? You're going to do a number sentence. So I'm going to add 15 plus 19. What is 5 plus 9? If you don't know, start at 9 and then add 5 more. So put up 5 fingers, say 9, and then count on. 9. Count on. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I also know that 5 plus 9 equals 14 because adding one more to 9 will give you 10. And if you take away that 1 from the 5, then you have 4. And 10 plus 4 equals 14. And then we're going to count up these 3 ones, 1, 2, 3, which is how we know that our answer is 34. All right. If you need more time writing this down, you can pause the video on YouTube and then you can fill this out. Okay. I'm going to give you guys about 10 minutes to work on questions 2 through 5. The reason why I say 2 through 5 is because I'm going to do question 1 with you guys right now. You are going to still need to answer question number 1, but I'll give you guys the answer. So as long as you're focusing and paying attention, you won't have to do it in your small groups. I'm not going to assign it till after I go over it so that you guys are focusing.
Which number sentence helps you solve the problem? George has 19 daisies. He plants 14 more daisies. How many daisies does George have in all?
So in your groups, I'm going to try and put 4 of you guys in a group. You guys are going to talk about it. Okay, guys, what should we do? What are we looking at? Are we adding or are we subtracting? Okay, well, I think we're going to be adding because here it says how many he has in all. Okay, you're right, Billy. I think you're right. I think we have to add. Okay, so what are we adding? I think we're gonna be adding the 19 daisies, and then he adds 14 more daisies. So I think it's gonna be 19 plus 14. Okay, good. Let's look, see if we have that, guys. Sarah, do you see 19 plus 14? Well, this one says 19 minus 14. Okay, it's not gonna be that one because that's subtraction. This one says 19 plus 14. It could be B, but let's keep going. 33 plus 14? No. 33 plus 19? No. So what is our best answer, guys? Oh, okay, it's B. All right, guys, everyone put B. Okay, sounds good. All right, did everyone do question 1? All right, okay, let's go. Let's move on to question number 2. If there's more work to be done, if you actually need to do the addition, like for example, you say, oh wait, guys, let's make sure that 33 is right. Okay, let's do that together then. Okay, so in your notebooks, I want you guys to do this, guys. Come on, let's all work together. All right, let's do 19 plus 14. Oh, wait, actually, can we do models? Because I do better with models. Okay, sounds good. Let's do models. So we have 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to make it into like, so it looks kind of like a tens chart. And then 14, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right, let's make a 10. So here's our 10. And then our 10, this becomes a 10. So it's no longer in the ones place. We're going to move it over to the tens place. Okay, so how many 10s do we have, guys? Oh, I counted 3. Yeah, I did too. Okay, sounds good. And then how many ones do we have? I have 3. I have 2. Okay, let's check again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Add 1 more to make a 10. And then that one comes from the 14 daisies. 11, 12, 13, 14. No, it should be 3. Okay, I did my work again and I got 3 too. Okay, good job, guys. All right, let's see. We got 33. Now let's do it here. What is 9 plus 4? Well, I know I start at 9 and then I put up 4 fingers and I count on. Okay, let's do it together, guys. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, and I remember Ms. Park saying that when there's a 9 and you're adding that number, just take away 1 from the other number. So like if I take away 1 from 4, it becomes a 3. And then it's like adding 10 plus 3. So I know 9 plus 4 is going to equal 13. And then step 2 is regroup if needed. And yeah, 13, you're going to have to regroup that. So then now we have 3 10s and 3 1s. So yeah, our answer is 33. B is right. So that's what I should be seeing in your groups. Okay, I should see you guys working together. I know that you guys aren't able to annotate on the screens, but you guys can talk about it and then you guys can do it on a separate sheet of paper. This is why if you guys have a whiteboard, they come in helpful because you can like do your work and then erase it. All right. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to assign this to you guys. You guys all now have the answer to number 1. It's B. So in your groups, what you guys are going to be doing is you guys are going to be answering questions 2 through 5. Question 2, 3, 4, 5. Everyone is going to get a chance to share. Everyone should be sharing in their groups. Oh, what is going on? I don't want that. Okay, I just posted it in your homepage.
Which number sentence helps you solve the problem? Joy plants 37 bean seeds. She plants 22 carrot seeds. How many seeds does Joy plant in all?
So I know that you guys aren't able to annotate on your screens. However, one person will share. So let's say that Billy shares his screen. Okay, he'll have the sentences read. And then after that, you guys can just talk about it in class. Okay, well, it says in all, so we know we need to add. So we're going to be adding the numbers 37 plus 22. The only one that has 37 plus 22 is going to be C. Now, if you guys want to double check to make sure that C is correct, on a separate sheet of paper, you can write it out. So, okay, let's all do 37 plus 22. All right, step 1, add the ones. 7 plus 2 is 9. Step 2, regroup if needed. Do we need to regroup? No. So then step 3, add the tens. 3 plus 2 equals 5. Did everyone else get 59? Yeah? All right, let's move on. So that's how you would do it if you're doing it on paper and pencil. I know we can't see it, but you guys can still talk about it.
Ryan has 23 crayons. His mother gives him 18 more crayons. How many crayons does Ryan have in all?
So it says again, in all. So we are going to be adding. We're going to be adding 23 plus 18, and now we have to find the answer. So let's do 23 and 18. So you can do that on your own paper. The last time we did a number sentence. So this time let's do it using our blocks. Now, another way that you guys can actually do this is by using your Unifix cubes in your website. So if you guys want, you guys can also use websites online to help you guys showing your work. So I'm going to go to online resources. I'm going to go to our math manipulatives. And then I'm going to go to our Unifix cubes. Actually, I wonder if I can use these. Okay, let's see if this works. Okay, so from here, where were we? We had 23 plus 18, right? So I wonder if I can write here. Okay, we're going to do 23 plus 18. So if you can't annotate on your screen, then just do it on a different screen. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get 23, and then I'm going to get 18. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we have 23 plus 18. Step 1, add the ones. So here we've got 1, 2. Oops, actually, let's do it this way. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, right? We have 1, 2, 3. Why is it doing that? Okay, 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I'm going to count those 10, and then I'm going to make myself another 10. Okay, and then what I'm going to be doing is I only have 1 left over, right? So I have 1 left over. It's this one right here. And then I'm going to count all my 10s. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So my answer should be 41. I know I made a big mess, but that's okay. That's what happens in math. Sometimes you have to show a lot of different work. So let's see if I can find 41. Yes, B.
Heather peels 18 apples. She then peels 16 pears. How many pieces of fruit did she peel?
So let's do 18 plus 16. Okay. $18 plus 16. Then I'm going to draw again. So this is one way that you guys can make sure that everyone is on task. You guys can each take turns doing this in your math learning center and your math manipulatives. Okay. So I'm going to do 18 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I'm going to do 16. So that's 18. And I'm just going to put them all on the same side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now step 1, add the ones. So we had 8, and then we added 6 more. So when we are actually adding, you can add them like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we know that we have 14 and you're going to need to regroup. When you know you need to regroup, what you're going to do is you're going to circle that 10. So let's circle a 10. So here's that 10. And then we're going to add it here with our other 10s. Because now these are no longer considered ones. We're going to consider them 10s. So here it is. All right. So what is our numbers that we have left over? We have 4 ones left over. And then now we have 3 10s. So our total should be 34. 34 pieces of fruit. All right. Last one.
Which number sentence helps you solve the problem? Hunter collected 21 rocks in the morning. He collected some rocks in the afternoon. He has 45 rocks at night. How many rocks did he collect in the afternoon?
Okay, now for this one, you have to subtract. Now, there are no subtractions, so we have to figure out what this means. So I'm just going to annotate it on here because this one, I know a lot of you guys were saying you got it wrong, okay? So Hunter collected 21 rocks in the morning. So I'm going to write morning here. And in the morning, he collected 21 rocks, okay? He collected some rocks in the afternoon. Now, we have no idea how many he collected in the afternoon. We know he collected 21 in the morning, but we need to know how many he collected in the afternoon. At night, he has 45 rocks in all. So at night, the total is going to be, in the night, he's going to end up with 45 rocks. How many rocks did he collect in the afternoon? So we know that he collected some in the afternoon. And because we don't know how many, we need to subtract. So we're going to need to subtract our total, which is 45, minus 21. Now, the reason why we don't see any subtractions is because what they want us to do is they want us to find out what 21 plus what would give you 45. So that's another way to do, if you're not good with subtraction, this is another way to do this problem so that you're using addition. So 21 plus what would give you 45? Now, the only one that looks like would work is A. So you don't even need to solve this because this is the only one that gives you the total of 45. No other totals are equivalent to 45. So we know that it's A, but let's just make sure because here it says that the missing for the afternoon would be 24. Now, I just want to make sure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract because subtraction is easier for me to do than finding the missing number, but I'll show you both. Subtracting, we're going to start in the ones place, 5 minus 1. Now, there's a poem I teach for subtraction. If the number on top is higher, is a bigger number than the number on bottom, you're going to say more on top, no need to stop. If the number on the bottom is a bigger number, you would say more on the floor, go next door and get 10 more. If the numbers are the same, you would say numbers the same, zeros the game. You guys will learn this at another time because right now we're just focusing on addition. I just wanted to give you guys a little sneak peek. 5 minus 1 equals 4. 4 minus 2 equals 2. So our answer is 24 that is missing. Another way to do it is you can line these up. Let me go ahead and clear this. You can go ahead and line these up in the addition sentence, the way that you want to do it if you're going to be adding, and then you'll see how easy that is. So let's say 21 plus blank equals 45. So we know that step 1 is to add the ones. Okay. So we know 1 plus blank would give you 5. So what number plus 1 would give you 5? You can type it in the chat. What number plus? I know that the chat is only to me, but you can still type. Very good, Lucas. Thank you, Ray. I'll change it so you guys can all type. Okay. So yes, 1 plus 4 would give you 5. Now, 1 plus 4 would give you 5. There's no single digit number adding 1 could get you to 15. So you do not need to regroup because 1 plus 4 would give you 5, not 15. So you do not need to regroup. So because we don't need to regroup, just this number alone is going to get you to 4. So 2 plus what would give you 4? 2 plus what would give you 4? Very good, Ava. 2. 2 plus 2 would give you 4. So then what were our missing numbers? 2 in the tens place, a 4 in the ones place, which is why 24 plus 21 equals 45. You might notice, well, Miss Park, they switched it around. It should say 21 plus 24 equals 45, not the other way around. Sorry, I'm trying to erase all this. That's true. The way that we wrote it, it should say 21 plus 24. However, what did we learn about addition, guys? Addition, it doesn't matter which part comes first, the total will be the same, okay? If you have 2 plus 3 and you switch the numbers to 3 plus 2, the answer will still be 5. If you have 4 plus 6 equals 10, and we switch these add-ins to 6 plus 4 equals 10, the answer would still be 10. It doesn't matter if you switch the add-ins. It doesn't matter if you switch these parts. And if you guys have been practicing BTBF, you'll learn that. It doesn't matter which number comes first in the part, your whole will always be the same. All right, guys, let's go ahead and submit this and see how we did. Oh, I didn't answer question number 1. All right. So if you guys got any of those wrongs, this is your review. All right, guys. Now it is already 11:02. So you guys have about 11:03. So you guys have about 12 more minutes. So what I want you guys to do is work on your 5 minutes of BTBF addition and or subtraction. And then if you guys have any missing work, make sure you guys get that done. Don't forget to turn in your What Should Miss Park Dress Up on 10/29, the last day of school before Halloween. And the sooner you turn it in, then the more time I have to get your costumes ready. I'm only going to choose one, and it might just be whatever is easiest for me to find. All right. So that is it for math.